Hey YouTube, how you doing? Awesome. I tried to make this work the other day and it just wouldn't load the video. So I've got some spare time. Well, actually I'm not. I'm really busy today, but I've got the house to myself, and I thought let's make a video. Hi, I'm Jackson. Um, so let's start with what will we start with? I'm actually booked in for some more surgery. As of what date? April the 2nd. I'm glad it's not April the 1st because that's April Fool's Day, and that would just feel wrong. Not wrong, but who knows? There's just some superstition that lays within me. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. What he's going to do, I'll quickly show you. Because I've got these. Oh, you can see it straight up. Um, you can see there's extra skin there. Hang on, just shut this. See if that makes things better. Yeah, so he's gonna pretty much cut this, pull it right up there. He's gonna my nipple that is not quite out. He's going to pop that out a bit more, take some of the areola because he said there's too much, and so just fix up. But so that's with Dr. Hugh Bartholomew's, and that's going to cost me, wait for it, 8 grand or so. So that's going to be like freaking 16 grand I've spent, in the past year or so on my chest. Shit, man, shit. I had savings, so because I've been saving hard, and yeah, it's goodbye. And because get this, I had a car accident last week. It wasn't my fault. This chick just went to a giveaway zone and slammed straight into me. And so my beautiful little Jeremy that I love, his little Mazda 3T3 is probably going to be no longer. Well, no, more than likely no longer. His whole nose is broken. Um, and he doesn't look pretty. I'll show you a photo. If I was like a normal person that could use computers like the rest of you, I'd put up a little picture to show you. But can you see? Can you see? Oh, you can hardly tell it's a car, but you can see that there's damage. Definitely, I was all right. There was no damage done to me, which is the main thing, I guess. Um, and her insurance will cover the value of my car, but my car is an '84 make or something. So, and I bought him for $200 from my parents. So years ago. So yeah, it's not looking good. Um, I also told Dr. Bartholomew's about Dr. Garamoni. He'd never heard of him before, so I feel like I should mention that and get a little pat on the head because he said, oh, and he was asking about Dr. Garamoni's method and all that sort of stuff, and he was like, oh, is this even recording? I freaking hope so. I just scrolled down, it doesn't look like it is. But anyway, I'll just keep going and hope for the best. What else have we got? So I went away a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago now, and I realized that like I got into some cold water. Like I was at Stradbroke Island, which is oh my god gorgeous, and I squealed. I sort of made one of these ones. Ah! Which I do often, but the people I was hanging out with obviously haven't heard it before and cracked up and talk about it still to this day. Um, and I guess, I don't. I remember the first time I squealed out loud years and years ago when I was actually ordering a drink and I ordered a shot of, I think, tequila and I shot it and it was like Sam Booker or something and I squealed. I was like, ah! And people laughed then. Oh, so I guess it's no different to when I was female bodied. I just shouldn't squeal in people's eyes because it seems weird. But I like to squeal. Sometimes. Not all the time. I'm not a big squeal. I like to, squealing's fun. And I guess, yeah. So I don't know what my point was going to be because I sort of just answered my own question. So don't even worry about that one, kids. Don't even worry. What else have I got here? So I've got a mow. You can't see it, other people can see it now in the day, like in the like when the sun's hitting it more so, and it's quite getting quite prevalent on my lip. But I have a confession to make, and my mate gives it away. My bloodline, me, I am part ginger ninja. Yes, that's true. My dad is a blood nut. And so that seems to be coming out in my mo. I've got a very blonde mo, and even I've got some like little ginger ninja bits through my sideys. Not that you'd be able to. No, you need light. Um, so yeah, it's okay to be red, okay, or strawberry blonde, as it seems my mo is. But I was going to just shave it off after after November, but now I'm sort of a little attached to the little fella. And but it does feel weird because I was driving in the car, like I'm quite aware of it lots because I was driving in the car, not any car, was my car. Now I'm borrowing my sister's car because we've all just heard about my pain. But yeah, you feel it blow in the wind, and it's bizarre. Or like yeah, it just sort of feels like a little furry thing crawling across your lip. Is it cool? I'm assuming because it's still not. It's a bit fluffy still, but not as fluffy as it was way back. So I'm assuming that that it'll change to that pubic hair kind of style eventually, and it won't blow so much in the wind. Yeah, and you know what else? Speaking of hair and stuff, does anyone else get? I'm sure you all do. This is something I didn't get so much, but I do every day. Belly button lint. It crawls down my tummy into my belly button, and lives. It resides there. Like I don't know if I've shown you how hairy I am. If you can even see. No, you can't. But yeah, I've got like hair, like pretty much all here, and so I think it must go crawling from the hair up here and here, and then into the belly button, and it leaves there. And every day I pull it out and look at what color it is and think, what shirt was that I was wearing that was color? It's not gross. Some people go, belly button lint, gross. But it's not gross. I sniffed it. I'm a sniffer. Oh my god, I've just said that online. Yeah, I like to smell things. I just can't help it. I think they're out there. We're out there, sniffers. We just sniff stuff. I've said too much, haven't I? Yes, I have. But it doesn't stink. It just smells like nothing really. Not even my belly button. Oh, not that I've smelled my belly button. Actually, there's one thing I haven't sniffed. Probably nothing. Nothing. Um, but yeah, speaking of my mo, this is a warning to all boys that smoke and have mos and have zippos. Um, I have a Zippo, and I went to light a half lit, like my cigarette. I'd put it out because I was doing something. I went into a shop and then relit it because cigarettes are too expensive to just throw out half smoke. And so it was close to my lip and lit it, and smell burning hair, smell burning hair. Shit. Yeah, warning, Moe's can catch on fire, and that's not okay. And now that I'm still speaking about hair, my nose hair is starting to grow. It's not bushy, but it's growing. I've got nose hair. There's like one or two little poking out. I've also noticed my eyebrows are getting way hectic. Like I still pluck here. I'm not at this stage in my life ready to have a monobrow, but they are getting way hectic. All right, what else? What else? What else? What else? It's been a bit of an amusing video. I'm thinking, or animated would be the word I'm looking for. I had some stuff to talk about that was a little more, not serious, but a bit more on topic or something. I don't know. Well, this is all on topic. Jeez. Um, okay, let's go for this. No, yes, this one. So my I had my wrist, as you saw in my last video. I'm back at work as of last week. I had my first week back at work, and but the week before that, I had to go to work and see an OT specialist. I don't even know what an OT specialist is, but he was telling me like assessing my workplace and how I could work and the best things to do to not avoid injury again. And anyway, so I walk into like I work at I work watering plants, but we've got a place out far away at Zilmia, and so there, we've got two bosses there. We've got the nursery boss and my boss, who's the service team boss. Anyway, so I work in, and the OT guy's there, and he's like, "Oh, here's the man with the wrist." And my nursery boss laughed, I think, because he called me a man. Um, I know that's inappropriate. Don't need to make comments. Like I just where I work. Oh, it's just they're doing good. They're trying. I don't know. Anyway, and then my other boss comes in, and and he sits down, and this OT specialist is talking about me, and using all the right pronouns, of course, and my boss is like, oh yeah, well we can send her out to do blah blah blah, and then we might be able to get her, and I'm like him. And he's like him out to in the nursery for a few days, and he could do up some maps of the floor plans, and then maybe she could he could and he was stuttering and stumbling the whole time, and I could feel my face going really red and bright, and not bright, it wouldn't have gone bright, but it felt like it was going bright, and I was really getting embarrassed and thinking this guy's going to know I'm a trans guy and stuff. And the more my boss did it, um, this guy ended up just sort of looking at him on stage and laughing and sort of shaking his head. So I think maybe I've put it down to the fact that he just thought my boss was a dick, and was having a bad day with something. I don't know, but my boss really does suck at the whole pronoun thing. He's not getting any better. And I caught up with my 90 something year old nana, maybe 91, nearly 91 on Tuesday. Hi Nana, you don't watch these, but Nana yesterday for her birthday, which is on Tuesday, which you just didn't need to know, but just in case you see my Nana, say hi Nana. Jackson Shannon, that's my legal name, Shannon Jackson, says happy birthday. uh, um, I shouldn't make early YouTube morning YouTube videos. I haven't had coffee. I don't need it, do I? No, I do not. I'm having a good day today. And you're watching a long video because YouTube just said to me, I can make 15-minute videos now. I'll try not to make them that, but it's looking that way because I keep going off topic or just whatever. So yeah, my nana, I went to the bathroom. We took her out to lunch, and I went to the bathroom, and she was with my other three sisters, and she's like, "Oh, so how are you all going with Shannon? And how did you go when he told you?" And my sister's like, "Well, we've always known. Shannon always said he was a boy when he was little, and so it wasn't a big shock, and we're all okay." So, and my nana's like, "Yeah, I'm okay. Shannon's always been a bit different, and we've always sort of known, and." I do pretty well, but sometimes I still call him she. And I'm thinking, and my sister's, time fill me in later. I'm like, this is my nana, man. She's like 90 something. She's freaking cool, and she's getting the he's right. Like magic. We haven't spoken about it, me and my nana, one to one. But because I didn't actually tell her, my dad was going to tell me not to tell her because she's old and like way older than my grandparents who I did tell, but he ended up telling her, and she was all cool with it, and we've never actually spoken about it, but she did the next time I saw her give me a big extra hug. But so now she's talked about it with my sisters, and that's cool. She probably just doesn't know what's appropriate. I don't know, but yeah. So now that the video's at 12 minutes 50 seconds, I should let you all go. But I'm in a good mood. I got lots to do today. I'm gonna go to the gym with my arm wrist on and just see how I go at lifting things that don't use too much wrist action. Just for yous that were thinking that. Hopefully this video worked. Hopefully you're all well. Christmas time is near. Maybe that's where my cheer has come from. I don't know. I may even well, I've still got a few more topics. I might talk to you again soon, and actually talk about those topics. And so yeah, hope you I said that, and yep, goodbye.